Very honored and grateful to be with you today. Very grateful to Sri Narsimharu Prabhu for having given me this opportunity to come before you and present today's topic. So before I start, I seek everyone's blessings, and I start with Mangalacharan prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chaksharaanmilitam yena tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam yena bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Shvapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Guru and Vaishnavam Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Samadutam Parjana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitamscha E Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishavan Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyaiva cha Paditanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktarinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam karoti vachalam pangam langayate girim nyathrupatam humanda shigrandhanataranam paramananda madhava Sri Chaitanyeshwaram. Thank you very much, Prabhu, for giving us for giving me this opportunity. So today, actually, I think this is my first time in speaking here. I'm also coming to Dallas after 4 years. So I'm splitting this 1 hour talk into 20 minutes and 40 minutes. 20 minutes, I have something interesting to share with you, only to make you understand the goal of life. I'll also tell the story, a real story that happened, which I shared in the afternoon and the morning. Once you hear that, you'll understand how fortunate you are. And you make a decision to come here regularly. That story will definitely encourage you to come here. Now I'll start. According to Gita, we are not the body but a spirit soul. What is the size of the spirit soul? 10 power minus 4 tip of the hair. Means you can see my hand this much tiny. The soul is much smaller than this, but I can, you can only correlate, that's why I'm showing like this. Can you see my hand? Tiny thing. Two Upanishads speak of the size of the soul in few different words, but same message. Kesha gra sadavagasya satada kalpitasya cha bhago jiva savijnaya sachanantyaya kalpate. The size of the soul is 10 power minus 4, the tip of the hair. I cannot take, but you can take. So one day, we were all in the clouds, and it rained. When it rained, from clouds we came to the ground. Some of us fell in a paddy field. Some of us fell in a wheat field. Some of us fell in an apple orchard. And our father ate. Some of other fathers ate the grains, some ate apples. And through that mechanism, we all entered into the body of our fathers. Then, one day, our father came in contact with the mother. Father came in contact with the mother, and we were injected into the womb of the mother. When we were injected into the womb of the mother, what was the size at day one when we were injected? This much small. I want everyone to see my hand. It is there actually. It is smaller than this, but I can only show this. And on the fourth day, we became a chickpea size. Now you can see this. On the fourth day, we became chickpea size. On the 10th day, this is a little smaller than this, but we became this much, a plum. Don't think I'm telling a story of my imagination. I'm speaking from Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, 22nd chapter, straight. Karmana daiva netrena jantur dehopapataye striyo pravishya udaram pumsoreta kanasraya. This, until such time, we were all sleeping. We are in the dormant stage. We are in the dormant state. On the 10th day, we were like this. Is everyone with me? Thank you. Then, after 1 month, head is formed. What is formed? Head is formed. Then, few months later, actually 3 months later, that plum started becoming, that plum started shaping into 2 hands and 2 legs. 6th month, 4th month, the nails were forming. 6th month, you see my face. We opened eyes as though we woke up. We do not know anything. We fell in the, what we know? Previous life only. But we fell in the fields. Father ate the apple. Our father ate the rice. We don't know. But when we woke up, pitch darkness. Our head is touching this. It's like we are like a curved bow. We are in a closed gunny bag, mother's womb. And sometimes mother drinks, mother eats pungent stuff. And we get burnt. Tiny insects start biting. I have a video actually. But today session is different, that's why I'm not showing it. And one day recently, one mother told me, she went and complained to the gynecologist. My baby is not moving. Doctor said, don't worry, drink a cold water. Ice cold water, he will start responding. But she said, won't she feel pained? But the doctor said, you're complaining, he is not moving. When the cold water touches, naturally someone has to respond. Then I said, then I thought myself, I hope my mother kept on drinking cold water. So nice, 6th month onwards. You're a doctor or what? You're a doctor? Okay. So we are waiting, going here and there. And suddenly we want to, then 3rd canto Kapilamuni says, oh my Lord, because of my abuse of the senses, I am taking birth, I am stuck in the cycle of birth and death. I don't want to get out of the womb. I want to stay here and pray for you, and I'll try for self-realization only. But this is very difficult to tolerate. As we are praying, if you are a pious soul, you will remember past 100 lifetimes, 100 births. And suddenly 9 months are over. Whether you like it or not, you are pushed. You are pushed out. Head first. And you'll come out. Then Maya, Deva Maya, material energy will capture you, making you, pushing you into that bodily identification. I am this body. One famous movie star says, I don't want to remember my childhood because 1 year I couldn't speak. Sorry, 1 year I couldn't walk. 3 years I couldn't speak. I don't want to remember my childhood. You all agree whatever I said happened in your life? Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jatre senam, ye samsare kardukhare, krupaya dehi pahi murare, bhajagovindam, 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 mudamate samprapte sannihite kale, nahi nahe rakshati, software and medicine karne. Software will not work, medicine will not. They will work to feed the stomach, build the homes, but they will not help, they will not stop this formation. And I have one more story to tell in relation to this. Today, because I don't come, that's why otherwise I would have spoken about anger management, time management, stress management, of course. So, but I want to tell you this story. Recently, this story happened in Punjab. By any chance, anybody is from here, Punjab? Okay, 2, 3. So one day, one guru, one big speaker was giving Harikatha, was speaking about, Harikatha, Krishna conscious. He was giving a lecture on Krishna consciousness. And I happened to see a lady sitting in the front. Usually we don't identify. But what happened? In the same city, he did probably 5-6 programs, 12 programs. Every program she was sitting in the front and listening with rapt attention. And then when somebody is sitting in 12 programs in the front, naturally you'll recognize them, right? So he saw, okay, he understood this lady is very interested. Then he left that city. He had another program in another city which is far away from this city, very far. So then he started his lecture on Krishna consciousness. Then he happened to see the same lady sitting in the front. Ooh. He thought, there should be some reason. Okay, local you're attending, no problem. But you're attending, you're traveling all the way this many miles, and still you're coming to attend my program. Something must be very interesting. You must be liking it. So then what happened? He called one of his followers and said, I want to talk to that lady. Tell her to come and see me after the program is over. So this person went and said, the speaker wants to see you after the program. She said, yes. The program was over and the lady went to see him. And this gentleman said, I was in the previous city. You attended all the 12 programs. I was impressed with your sincerity. But now, yesterday I left that city and traveled all the way to this city. And very impressed to see you here. What is that making you attend my lectures? She said, you have 15 minutes time? Oh, of course. Now the story starts. She said, I'm a social activist. I'm a philanthropist. I love to help others. We do medical camps. What is that? Food for life, prasadam distribution. All the things I've been doing in this state. One day, I slept. When I slept, suddenly, 4 people came, grabbed me, and started taking forcefully. I started yelling at them. I couldn't resist. As they were forcefully taking me away, they were taking me very far. Then we entered a land. It was burning hot, and my feet were burning like anything. Finally, they were carrying me. They were very scary personalities. Then I entered into lower regions, and there I understood this is hellish region. There is a lot of suffering going on there, and I was very scared. Then there I happened to see Yamaraj, the god of death. He asked his scribe, secretary, why is she here? What is her name? He said, her name is Satnam Kaur, a natural Punjabi name. Okay, what punishment is she going to get? Give me her records. So Chitragupta, the secretary, gave the record. And he started reading. Oh, she has done this. Finally came. She attended an hour of Krishna conscious lecture. Yamaraj read that. Then immediately turned and said, if she has attended 1 hour of Krishna conscious lecture, why is she here? Chitragupta was bewildered. My lord, I'm sorry, there is something wrong here. Give me the document back. He took it back and he looked at it. And he said, my lord, there is a problem here. What happened? Where she was living, home 1, home 2, side by side, 2 homes. Home A1 is Satnam Kaur 1, A2 Satnam Kaur 2. These guys, I told them to get Satnam Kaur 2, but they brought Satnam Kaur 1. I'm sorry. So Yamaraj said, I'm very sorry. If she has attended 1 hour lecture, she should not be here. Send her back. And they were all getting ready. Then she said, wait. I have a question to you. I said, what is your question? Look, I've done so much of philanthropy. I've helped so many people. Helped them medically, emotionally, mentally, intellectually, physically, by providing food. None of these activities cancelled all my sinful reactions. Yamaraj smiled and said, good karma will never cancel bad karma. Good karma can never cancel bad karma. For the good karma you have done, you will enjoy nicely in the facilities like America or heavenly planets. Money, beauty, relationships, good health. For the wrong things you do, you suffer. But bad karma, punya doesn't cancel papa. Pious activity cannot cancel sinful activity. Only one thing that cancels, akarma. Now I'll add one line from my side. Indians don't know. Akarma leads to bhakti yoga. Akarma leads to yoga, especially bhakti yoga. So he said, though you have done all these things, that one thing saved you. 1 hour of attending lecture, Shravanam, listening about Krishna saved you. That has nullified all these things. Probably to learn these things you are here. Send her back. And she opened her eyes. She was thinking, she opened her eyes, she couldn't believe anything because she thought she slept. No. There were garlands around her neck. Family was getting ready to cremate. She saw they were all crying. Now they are crying in happiness. First time she understood, this is not dream. This is real. This happened. And exactly 15 minutes later, next door cry started. Satnam Kaur 2 was taken away, she died. She said, if all these philanthropic activities, that activity, this activity, taking care of children, taking care of my job, everything, nothing has saved me, that only 1 hour has saved me, I made a point to invest. Yamaraj also said one thing, if you utilize it, you can purify your existence and go back to Godhead also. If that is the thing that is saving me, why not I invest there? That's why wherever you are going, I am coming with you to listen your lecture. Hari Bol. Ladies and gentlemen, 24 into 7 is 168 hours. In my presentation, actually I wrote a book as Srinath Prabhu explained. Whether you like it or not, you're a 6-foot tall body. We are all getting ready to become into this stage, getting ready to sit in the womb of the mother. How many of you agree I'm right? Whether you like it or not. Because you know your grandfather passed away. Great-grandfather is not there. For some of you, fathers are also not there. So it means we came to from this stage, we are getting ready to go into this stage. This body is temporary. So when you understand this, 24 into 7 is 168 hours. Life is a triangle. 8 hours work. Narasimha Prabhu will not come and pay mortgage to your home. So work 8 hours. And second, material life, career. And the second line is social life. Work, take good care of your spouse and children. Wife has to take good care of husband has to take good care of wife. 8 hours. We all have that. America, most of the people have a good material life, career, have good social life, relationships. Still, every second person in America has mental problems. Why? Technologically developed world, developed world, we don't have the third line. Third line is missing. What is third line? Hey, you're a spirit soul. You're not the body. You're not the body of 206 bones, blood, flesh, and marrow. You're not bag of chemicals. Somebody asks you, who are you? I'm a water bag. You're a water bag? Because 72% of the body is water only. No. So third line, ladies and gentlemen, you're a spirit soul. We need to have a spiritual life. Out of 168 hours, come only 1%. Come here. Listen only 1 hour, which is less than 1% of the week. Out of 168 hours, what is 1 hour listening? 0.8%. Further, because you are coming all the way, prasadam is free. Another half an hour prasadam and hang out. First of all, you make relationships here. You can make a career out of it also. But 1% of the week, it will save you from going to any other regions. And how many of you have a bank account? Don't worry, I don't want your money. Raise your hand. Everyone actually. 50 years later, that will be there, but you won't be there. Create a bank account that will come with you. When you are spending half an hour in the bathroom every day to clean your body, which you are doing anyway, when you are spending half an hour in the bathroom to clean your body, why can't you spend half an hour to clean your heart? Today heart is impure. You have greed, anger, envy, lust, pride, ego, illusion. When you are so driven to purify your body by applying that soap, that water, this water, why not we use a powerful soap to clean our heart? Lysol soap for cleaning the body. Harinam is to clean the heart. Harinam is also a soap. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. This is where Lord Chaitanya comes. Lord Chaitanya came. Narsingadev came to protect Prahlada. Vamandev came to take everything from Bali Maharaj and give it to Indra. Varahadev came to retrieve earth from the subterranean regions. And another time he came to kill Hiranyaksha and again left the earth. But Lord Chaitanya came for only one purpose: to take all of us back home, back to Godhead. He did not want any one of us to go through the cycle of birth and death or languish in hell. That is Lord Chaitanya. Daya kori more, patita dekiya, kohilo amare, Giya. When he sees fallen people, his heart melts. That is Lord Chaitanya. Oh he dinojan sunubalo kata ullasita habehiya. Stock market 20 points increased, everyone will get the job. That's a good news, sir. You have one more good news. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to claim everyone back to Godhead. Irrespective of who you are, chant the holy name. Invest only 1% of your week to come here and learn Krishna consciousness. Take only half an hour to chant the holy name. If you like it, you can do more. It doesn't cause any indecision. But if you like it, do it. Serious, I'm honest. But whether you like it or not, couple of years ago, one day before you were born, or 9 months before born, you were in this state, and we are all getting ready to go into the state. Life is a choice. That's why karma works. So how diligently use your choice? How diligently use your time in Krishna consciousness will decide our future life. With that being said, these are my two introductory, because somehow I felt rather than making an agenda to push my book, somehow I'm a preacher, I love to tell that rather than, But in between, from soul, we have got a body, and again we are leaving the body to get into the subtle body if you have desires. In between of 60, 70 years, life is like a flash. If you utilize your life in Krishna consciousness, if you utilize your life in cleansing your heart, first thing, forget about going back to Godhead. Your career will become better. Why? You will develop a lot of patience. Your family relationships will become better. Why? You will have warmth, affection, and love for other persons because you see Krishna in their heart. When you see Krishna in the heart of our family members, respect, gratitude, warmth, and love. Actually, past 3 days, I have only one common theme. If you want, I can share. Should I share? You all know, those of you who attended, those of you who did not, you will not know. Life, if you practice Krishna consciousness, one quality, eventually you'll come to know, you will be told by preachers, appreciation and gratitude. Appreciation and gratitude widens the heart. It deepens your heart. The heart that is wide and deep doesn't experience frustration, stress, anxiety, and depression. Go and call your mom and dad and say, Dad and Mom, thank you very much. So many times you want to go for a picnic or a recreatory program, but because I became sick, you cancelled your program. And because of your hard work, you worked very hard to bring me to this stage. Thank you very much, you say like this. Your parents start crying on the phone. How many of you agree? But tell the same thing to your spouse. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful to you. Your spouse will say, what is the new drama? What do you want? What do you want? Why are you telling me this? So they don't believe. So you have to keep on telling, Krishna conscious changed me. I'm very grateful to you. So to make your life better, you should be grateful to everyone, including us. Today, you know what we did? Today afternoon, I stopped the program. I said, if you're all married, your spouse are here, go and tell thanks to others. They thought I'm joking. No, I'm serious. Go and tell thanks to them. Am I right or not? I said that. So, I cannot do that here before Radha, Neela Madhav ji. Neela Madhav is Houston. Kalachand ji. So, be grateful not only to your parents, but to your spouse also. How many of you agree? Before Radha Nilmad, Radha Kalachanji. Say thank you. And genuine appreciation. So with that being said, now I'll start my actual, this is the present program today. Actually, I wrote a book, 3 books: anger management, time management, stress management. So what I'll do is I'll take three points, because I know I came all the way from Michigan. I should go back with the feeling I have given something for the free prasad they gave me, right, all these days. So this is I cannot speak all the books. This brain has, the prefrontal cortex and amygdala. By the way, how many of us regularly become angry? Those of you not raising the hands, Lord is your Lord. You have to speak truth. So did you see my hand is up? So one person said, I have a question for you. What? After writing this book, did you become angry? First thing I said, thank you very much for asking this question in private. Then I told him, I wrote anger management, not anger eradication. But I told him, when somebody doesn't offer boga on time, so then because if I don't become angry, people think I'm very soft actually. They take me for granted. So nowadays, I pretend a lot. But trust me, I told him, after writing this book, at least to set an example, I'm applying a lot of sense control, So anyway, so this is a prefrontal cortex, and you see amygdala. In scientific circles, they call it amygdala hijack. Prefrontal cortex is, we deal with prefrontal cortex for planning. Hey, next month I have a product to launch in the production. Or I have to plan for my son's career. I need to save this much money. So in the long term or short term, you plan. When the planning comes, you think very coolly. You take a pen and paper and you write it down and you do the math. That is all taken care by prefrontal cortex of brain. But there is amygdala. So somebody knocks the door, you open the door, and there is a lion standing. Who is standing? A lion or a tiger. Then you take a pen and paper. What should I do now? Will you take a pen and paper when a tiger is standing before you? Tiger will say, I'll bring the pen and paper for you, don't worry. Stay for some more time. So immediately, fight or flight, there is a rush of adrenaline. Either you run away or you take the gun and shoot. First thing, you will run away actually. So then amygdala takes control. Immediate reaction. Or you're driving and somebody, somebody is blocking your way. You'll make a decision there and then. So it is found out, those people who become angry, for small and big things, amygdala is taking over prefrontal cortex. 9 o'clock breakfast is not ready, immediately become angry. So don't tell tomorrow, hey, anger is not my problem, amygdala problem. Don't tell like that. So, so what is that? Scientists found out, for every situation, if we can make, most of the situations, if we can make prefrontal cortex react instead of amygdala, that is a solution for anger. But they don't know how. But I'm a monk for so many years, I know how. What's your name? Manisha ji, immediately she asked a question, how? Coming. So the answer is, how many of you know 3 modes of mental nature? How many of you don't know 3 modes of mental nature? 3 modes of don't know. If you don't know, go and read 14th chapter Bhagavad Gita. When you read it, you'll get a feeling, why is Krishna talking about me? Krishna talks about everyone. Because he is the one who has created us, he is the one who has created the universe, everything. So, there Rajagun, Tamogun, mode of ignorance, Rajagun, mode of passion, and Sattva, mode of goodness. So, if you can slowly, by training, Whatever may be the reason, somehow, if you can actually by spiritual training, by chanting the holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. By shifting to mode of goodness, Sattvagun, you will start using more prefrontal cortex and less amygdala. One important ingredient in that whole process of coming to Sattvagun, I forgot to tell you, you love it. Make sure eat prasada. Sunday feast, whether you attend the lecture or not, after the program is the prasad, that you don't miss. That is also part of bhakti. So, but once the lecture, when you come to here with an intent to change. Sometimes people ask, hey, what lecture? You went to temple, huh? What did they speak? That I don't know, but the prasad is good. After that, prasad was served. That's okay, that's good in the beginning. But the real thing is, come here with an intent to change, because all this, whatever the classes that are given, are especially meant for the upliftment of the congregation. Should I continue? Thank you. So actually, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I want to tell you. Preventing the anger, mind's transmission. I've been traveling a lot, and this is what my observation also. This one thing you take care of, one thing you know. I know many people do not know this, but I'm telling you today. First thing, Kali Yuga means Maya is there every age. Satyuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga. Maya is very prevalent, metal energy. So Maya is because of the influence of Maya, we think we are this body, actually because of the false ego, we think we are this body. And because of the influence of Maya, whatever is very important appears useless, whatever is useless appears very important. Movie, of course, is very important. Temple, not interested. Japa, definitely not. Cricket match, of course. Or baseball match, oh yes. Chant one round, not interested. Prasad, good. No problem. So, your mind mind is like a cranky child. Mind knows all. I don't know how many of you know. How many software engineers are there? Majority, It is taken from software. Computer science is derived from only two things, zeros and ones, binary digits, are taken from mind, sankalpa, vikalpa, accept, reject. Gulab Jamun, 1, means yes. Rasagulla, 1, yes. Movie, yes. Baseball match, yes. Chanting, 0. No. Pot washing, 0. Go to CVS and bring medicine for mom, 0. No. Cell phone, screen time, oh yes, 1. Always yes and no, yes and no. Wake up and go to Mangalarti to Radha College and 0. 10 zeros. Anytime you ask, 10 zeros. Get up 2 o'clock, production support in the office, 1. 5 o'clock Mangalarti, 0. Why? Job is important, this is not important. How many of you agree I'm right? See, so anyway, I'm not changing the topic. This one, if you take home, it will change your life. What is that? Ragadvesha muktaistu vishyan indriyascharana atmavasya vidyatma prasadmati gacchati. We have ignorance due to, we have ahankara, false ego, and we have attachment, aversion, absorption. We have attachment for the things that we like. I have purchased recently one, not me, you think like this, one apartment here. Always your consciousness is there only, apartment. One person, he is always quarreling with you. The moment you see him, aversion. And the fifth one, abhinivesh, absorption. Absorption means, I am this body. When problem comes, how do you address the problem? I'm an Indian, I'm an American, I came from India, I'm a man, I'm a woman, I'm a software engineer. I. Whatever you think you are, is only a designation. 50 years ago it was not there, 50 years later it won't be there. But if you address the problem with the premise, hey, I'm a spirit soul, I'm not the body. I'm honest with you, the problem will become small, you will become big. Because of all these things, you think you're this body. How many of you agree? So now I'll tell you, we have attachment and aversion. Some people we don't like, some people we like. Now, what is your mind's role? This will help you in your family actually. Not here. You have arranged a party. In the party, 7 people came. Yesterday I gave the same example in somebody's home. And this Prabhu, he knocks the door is open anyway, he steps in. And there in the corner, 6 people or 7 people are sitting. Out of 7 people, 6 people, they look at him, this much distance. Immediately from their mind, Appa, he is here also. There are only 1, 2, 4, 6 people are sitting, 7th one. As soon as they saw him, what they did in their mind, they thought, why is here also? This person, the 7 out of 7 signals, 6 signals will come and hit him negatively. One person, he looks at him, neutral, I don't know him. The neutral signal will come and hit him. So he is leaving the shoes. It's very heavy, I don't want to go inside. He doesn't know why. He doesn't know why. But imagine another situation. Out 7 people are sitting, 6 people. Oh, he came, Aribol, very nice. In the mind they thought, 6 signals will come and hit him. He turns like that. Environment is welcoming. Immediately leaves the shoes, he goes inside. How many of you experienced? Let us be honest. That's what we call vibes. Now, why I'm telling this is, in Africa, these Africans, they're also very intelligent actually. There is a big tree. It takes 15 to 20 days to cut it. So what they will do, all the villagers will come. Actually, I do an experiment, a workshop, but I cannot do that here. But anyway, I'm telling you at least. The villagers will come, start scolding the tree. You are useless, you are good. I'm giving examples, you can directly apply on your children, on your spouse. Not that these are not temporary examples, real examples in your life. These villagers will go before the tree and say, you're good for nothing, you're useless, you're a bum, your life is waste. They scold the tree for 1-2 days. 3rd day, they will all come and cut the tree in 2 hours. Because the tree will become weak because of scolding. In other words, now we remove the tree and you and your wife. Should I speak now? So you knock the door. Yesterday you had a serious quarrel. You lived a family life of 20 years with love, affection, warmth. But yesterday, I'm just giving an example. Okay, you sold that apartment and buy another one. Spouse A said, spouse B, another one. No. They had a serious quarrel, serious exchange of words. You went to office, you came back. And you forgot the key, knocked the door. Mataji opened the door. I have a question for all of you married. When that person, your husband comes in, you remember the 20 years of warmth, affection, love, or yesterday's thing? How many of you agree? Yesterday's thing. You don't remember the 20 years of warmth, affection, and love. And that is a proof Kali is working. Why I want to show this is one of the most important ingredients of anger control, anger management. People don't know this. I'm honest with you, people don't know this. 2003 or 4, Bhakti Tirtha Swami showed one experiment. I really want to do here, but anyway, I can't. But the point is, okay, so he opened the door right in front of you, he's there, your husband or your wife, whatever. So you look like this. How many times I convince you? I try to convince you. Every time I have to serve you only. You're really, really like a monkey, you know. She thought of this. I'm just telling example. She opened the door. She went. She started walking. But she thought of these lines. You know, I have to serve. I have been serving you past 20 years. Still, always you push your agenda and you only pursue your agenda. You're really like a monkey. That person, he came to leave his shoes there. He doesn't know what he thinks, but the signal comes and touches him. That man. How many times I served you? Every time I have to keep on serving you. Still yesterday you did like this. You're really like a dog, you know. That signal comes and touches her. Hey, they're not talking. He went to leave his shoes. She went inside. But the brains were talking. And you should know the distance between them is widening. The distance between them is widening. Today I told you in the beginning, you go and tell thanks. So you'll go home. Past 20 years of love you forgot. But yesterday this happened. So, but how to end this? Believe me, it's not easy to end. It is not easy to end. Both minds are frowning in anger and exchanging negativity. Now I told, hey, go and tell thanks. First thing, you guys, Hare Krishna mantra is not just for going back to Godhead. Fill your heart with positivity. So just because this monk told you cannot tell, you need to fill your heart. Because the moment you see him, Abba, you're already here. That negative will come and touch you. So whatever little positivity, I don't know. He's always like this. But now you have chanted for a while nicely. Now, actually this one, believe me, whatever I'm telling, I've been doing this with the people who are connected with me. As a life coach, I serve so many people. Then what they will do? No, the other person will still have negativity towards you. But minus into minus is plus only in mathematics, not in real life. Fire is dealt with cold water. Fire cannot be dealt with another fire. Fire is handled by cold water only. So what you do? So you go there, first fill your lungs with oxygen and pray intensely, you chant. My Lord, so Hare Krishna mantra creates positivity. Everyone say one time, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. If you keep on chanting for a while, it will bring you to the platform of spirit soul. You'll cross the mind also. Chanting is very good. Then you start walking towards that person. The signals of negativity is coming and touching you. And because you have enough positivity, it's like arrows are going inside. You'll go and catch it and, did you take prasad? How do you feel? You're throwing a bucket of positivity on that person. That person says, he cannot believe it. What is this new drama? What do you want? Oh, you want to win this way? I will not fall prey to your all the techniques. But then with the same positive attitude, hey, little fever also. There is temperature. Can I get you Tylenol? Abba? One more. So you do this 6, 7, 8 times. Whether the other person is happy or not, you will peacefully sleep. Forgiveness is a virtue. Without forgiveness and forgetfulness, there is no relationship in this world. The author of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, in every relationship, there is insufficiency, inadequacy, misunderstanding and miscommunication. Still, you continue that relationship. It is called love. Love has a different meaning today. Abuse of senses. That is not love. Love means service. How many of you understood the mind's transmission that plays in your role and creates negativity? Did you understand? Should I continue? Thank you. You have to do again and again and 5-6 times. Then person, recently she became Krishna conscious, that's why she's changing. What is that? I should also go and try. Then this place, it will be, exponentially it will grow. Because today ISKCON is not in the temples. 19% ISKCON is in the congregations. How sincerely you apply bhakti in your life. How sincerely you set example to others. That will showcase, how sincerely you showcase to others will decide the future of not Radha Kalachandaji temple, but ISKCON as a whole. Because today ISKCON lives outside. So, that's the only point I want to speak about anger. But now, time management. So there is a paradigm, life cycle paradigm. Hurry, worry, and sorry. What is that? There is a famous, Sutapa Prabhu, he became sannyasi also. This is his, not mine. So, what is that? Swayam Bhagavan Keshav Maharaj. In the childhood, you have a lot of energy, so much time. Only problem, you don't have money, you're a student. What you don't have? Money. So you work very hard. Hey, I have to prove myself to the rest of the world. My parents, they always underestimate. My friends always underestimate. I have to prove. Karke dikhaunga na maine. So you work very, very hard. So you finish your masters, you finish your PhD, you got a job also. So in that process, one day suddenly you're 35. One day suddenly you're 35, 40. So you have some money. And you have some good health also. But what you don't have? Time. I have to take my child to the swimming class. I have to take another child to the the daycare. I have a product support, that thing, wife, kids, and busy. So always you are worried that you don't have enough time. But you have some money. Earlier in hurry, time was there, health was there, money was not there. But now you have some money, you have good health, but what is not there? Time is not there. So you'll push. One day you'll become 60. You have so much money, some time, but you don't have health. You have diabetes, nice meeting you. I also have diabetes, Haribo. You have sugar also, me too. I mean blood pressure, BPS. Hari, we are best friends. Anybody who crosses after 45, they talk about only doctors. Sorry. Then you're 60, I should have done this, I should have done this. So everyone's life is only 3. Hurry, worry, and sorry. So what is that? We have only 5 minutes. What I will do, this is actually Eisenhower decision matrix. If you have studied 7 habits of highly effective people, this is there. It's not mine. But the only thing what I did, I changed it. Because this video of Steve Jobs influenced me. But I don't know actually what I'll do. I have to show this or not. Anyway, I'll show this. Prabhuji, sound works? Sound is not working. Oh, that's good. Yeah. This is actually his Stanford address to the students 2005. Trust me, that time he did not know he would leave the world in 6 years.
17, I read a quote that went something like, when I was 17, I read a quote that went something like, if you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right. It made an impression on me, and since then, for the past 33 years, I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something. Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've ever encountered to help me make the big choices in life. Because almost everything, all external expectations, all pride, all fear of embarrassment or failure, these things just fall away in the face of death. leaving only what is truly important. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart.
There is no reason not to follow your heart. So I'll take 1 minute. Life, this is actually, it is not invented by Stephen Covey, but Eisenhower. You know, Eisenhower is split up into 4 quadrants of life, you know, based on urgency and importance. Very important, very urgent. Do it now. Chant your 16 rounds. Do it now, every day. And urgent, it's not important. This quadrant, the key aspect of time management is here. Urgent, not important. You have an interview 1 month from now. It is important, not urgent. But if the same after 1 month, tomorrow I have interview, very important, very urgent. So this is the one, okay, but what I'm telling, urgent, important, urgent, not important. Phone call, it appears it's very important. And it appears urgent, but it's not important, don't use it. Delegate, the last one, not important, not urgent, TV, trash it. Trash means trash all those things. And one point I want to tell you, if you're a firefighting manager, always you're taking care of important, urgent things. You will run to the 4th quadrant. I'm tired, turn on the TV. Or you will start hanging on with people because you're exhausted. So you want to be successful in your life with time management. Invest, plan. What is that? Plan nicely. This is what, actually Stephen Covey is the one who promoted this. The only addition I made on this is, how many of you understood what I said? Anything important, urgent, do it now. But if your life is always important, urgent, you are a firefighting manager. You are not successful. But if you plan nicely, important but not urgent, you plan now. You want to go to India one month, okay, next week. Suddenly tomorrow I am going to India. Then you'll open your suitcase, passport expired. If only opened, I know that is important, not urgent. But if you planned it, okay, passport expired or not, if 1 month before you checked it, then this would not have happened. So plan. Allocate some time for planning. Urgent, not important. Alright, it is urgent but not important. Phone call. Ting, WhatsApp message. Ting, Instagram message. Ting, social, what is that? Social media message. Don't look at it. That's why all the CEOs whose time is very important, they have a secretaries to take care of their phone calls. That way they can focus on certain things. Actually, I want to tell more. So what I did, I came up with a 3D model. And in the 3D model, its urgency and importance, but meaning and purpose of life. Life is not an Excel sheet of numbers, for sure, believe me. If it's always money and money, then nobody should take care of the parents. If the wife becomes sick, no, you're sick, I'll go with somebody else. Because it's money, right? No. Meaning and purpose. 3D model. And as mentioned, actually, no, I spoke about the 3, I have only 1 minute. Spiritual life, this is what I spoke. And actually, this is what I mentioned. This is past 20 years my experience with cultivating all the corporate people. I came up with this. This is not there anywhere. A lotus technique, Monk's lotus leaf technique of time management. And this is mentioned, it's called Pareto principle. I cannot speak, you told me to end it. This is also Pomodoro technique. If you want, sorry, I can speak outside privately because I have to give him 7-8 minutes. Prabhuji, thank you very much, very grateful for your encouragement. I'm very grateful to all of you for your patient audience. If I have spoken anything wrong, please do excuse me as your humble servant. But very grateful. Hare Krishna, thank you.